Give me a D and a G. It's the Dunga Show. It's the Dunga Show.
Welcome to the Dog and Gus Show.
Now on Be Kind Radio.
Yes, sir.
What's going on?
Well, you know, this and that. Another Monday evening. We're going to chat with a couple of gentlemen from Guelph, Ontario.
Guelph, Ontario.
You Might Be Sleepin.
What's up, guys?
Hey, how's it going?
Good, you?
Good.
Going good. Excited to be on the show.
Yeah.
Never done a podcast like this, so yeah.
We'll be gentle.
Well, we're happy to have you. Thanks for spending a little bit of time with us today.
Yeah. Let's jump into it. Let's jump into the name. We got to do that first. Like,
Get it out of the way.
Get it out of the way because it's driving me crazy. So, where'd you come up with the name?
Well, we started this band in high school, and we were going for a bit, and we had a very dumb name.
With a different name.
So we decided we wanted to change it, and then I think we were just going through a bunch of songs that we liked, and one of the songs was called You Might Be Sleepin. And then we, with the help of our teacher, one of our teachers, she kind of said she liked it, and then we...
Yeah, I swear we were arguing for like a week, though. I forget the other name, but we were arguing for like a week, though, about what it should be. Because for
Iris.
a bit... Oh, yeah, it was Iris, dude. Iris sounded cool, but there was too many other things that were named Iris already.
Yeah.
So it just get drowned out in like algorithms and stuff.
Well, the Goo Goo Dolls song would come to mind.
Yes, I
Exactly.
think that's probably
Yeah.
what
Yeah, so it'd be like, oh, I just think of that.
Yeah, that would be the first thing that came into my mind. So,
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
You mentioned it, so that makes sense.
yeah, thanks.
What was your first experience with music?
My first experience with playing music or just music in general?
Whatever you want to answer. I
Well,
like
with
I
playing
like
music-
when it starts, like, you know.
Yeah. Well, with playing it, it was like, I think it was quarantine, and I walked in my living room, and my dad was taking like an online guitar lesson, and I had like never thought about playing an instrument or doing anything music really related like that. And then just kind of made me want to play.
Yeah. For me, it was kind of similar because you and our drummer, Attila, had kind of started playing like maybe 2 months before I thought of it. And I was like, damn, I got no sports to do. I got nothing to do. I'm just inside all day. My sister had this tiny, I think it's Beaver Creek guitar. That sounds horrible, just horrible. So I would just try and learn on that every single day because I was like, I want to do something. I swear, COVID and like quarantine created so many more like artists.
Yeah.
Because it just made people have to like be inside and do way more creative. Well, everyone's doing creative things, but like it
We
made
had
you
more
kind of
time.
be like, oh, I can do this. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And that's what happened with me, anyways.
It'd be interesting to check that out to see how many people did like pick up an instrument during COVID just because they needed to do something.
I did.
You did. I started a podcast.
I was.
On the
We were
team.
in a we started our podcast during that time too. It was like a weird time, right? So it was.
Yeah.
But I think you make a good point. A lot of people probably became more creative, or if they were creative before, started really focusing on it, and then changing their, then maybe they had different goals, and then all of a sudden something changed, and they changed, right?
Yeah, I was 100%. Because I was like,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
cool.
gonna play school sports and hockey all the time, and then
There's just
boom.
more time.
Yeah, exactly. And then I like completely shifted away from that because we started the band. And I was like,
Yeah.
it's so much more fun.
That's cool. Yeah. And then obviously you're young, so that's a good thing to start and get into a band and sort of see how that goes, right?
Yeah.
That's cool. That's a good answer.
A lot of places to play around Guelph, or you guys kind of venture out into the GTA?
Yeah, there's a good amount here. There's a couple pretty good venues, and then there's one very good venue, which is called Sonic Hall, which is kind of recent. Like, it wasn't around when we started as a band, but now
It was just
it's a different
under
venue.
different ownership. It was like the same kind of layout, same kind of place. It was just, do you remember what the other name was?
there's Onyx.
Yeah, Onyx. And it was cool when it was Onyx.
Yeah. And now it's like they've kind of upgraded the whole place, and they're getting like some bigger touring people in, so that's kind of opened it up a little bit for the scene.
That's
But
like the spot where I feel like kind of bigger artists would play if it's an inside venue in Guelph.
yeah.
Nice.
But it's also a good like hub for like there's all the good. I feel like all the good cities are within like an hour drive. Like there's Toronto is an hour, Hamilton's 45 minutes.
hmm
What else is there? Like Kitchener's right
Yeah,
right
yeah, we
next
had over
door.
Kitchener sometimes.
So yeah, it's a pretty good place to be, I'd say.
Yeah, good location. Yeah.
Well, you're central to a lot of. You got a lot of choices, right? And you got a lot of places that you can try and like
Yeah,
a lot of venues that you can try to get into, sort of
Yeah.
thing, as opposed to being in a place where there's only two.
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
exactly.
Have you played the university yet?
We are playing. We're doing like the O week this summer. We haven't like. There's not many shows that are going on at the university anymore, unfortunately. But they do the O week thing where they have like a big like festival type stage, and we're gonna be able to play that this year. So that'll be.
Nice. Yeah. You guys used to have a lot of shows there.
Yeah, I heard. They had like Puff and stuff. Puff played there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was like their first show.
Well, I guess they have like those open mics, but that's about it. For
Yeah.
the shows that I know of.
You're past that now, eh?
So what prompted the summer tour?
I think we had been playing like shows in Toronto and Hamilton and like these nearby cities like every couple months, and then we were like, I think it's kind of time to try to go other places and do some more like back-to-back shows and challenge ourselves a bit. So I think that was the main thing,
Yeah.
just trying to like grow and challenge ourselves a little bit
Yeah.
as musicians.
And we almost tried to do that last summer too, but I feel like it kind of fell through. And I think a lot of it fell through because like we just didn't have a car. It was literally like we got the van now, so we're
Yeah.
chilling. But last time, because I swear we were trying to go, we're like, let's go Ottawa and stuff.
Yeah,
We're-
probably.
And then we realized, how are we going to go Ottawa
We don't have
when our parents need to work the next day and we don't have a car? So
Yeah.
there's a lot of that.
Fair enough. Yeah.
So how do you do the logistics of that? Like, have you played Ottawa before?
No.
No, this is the first.
Okay, so you have to come up with a place first of all. Where are you going to play,
Yeah.
and who are you going to get to support you? How did that work for you? And
That
the other
was-
cities, obviously.
It's primarily, I don't know, I kind of just looked up venues in the area and I reached out to, it was actually luckily enough, we had like a touring like Ottawa band come to Guelph about a month before I started booking that show. And so I had them and I just like, we kind of became friends throughout that experience. And
Was that
I
the
just-
new hire?
yeah, the new hires. I don't know if you guys have heard the new
Oh,
hires.
we're good friends of the new hires.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
shout out the new hire.
Yeah, they're great. And so they came and we opened for them, and then I was able to just reach out to them and just be like, do you have any venue recommendations? They also give us like band recommendations. So I just
Okay.
emailed a bunch of venues, got a couple, and then I was like, we just reached out to a crazy amount of bands that want to play. That was kind of how I went
Cool.
about it.
Yeah, it's amazing. Eh? Just like one little connection, and then you can
Yeah,
opens
it's
up a
really
couple
cool.
doors for you. New hires are great guys too. They're very supportive of the Ottawa scene itself, and
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
I could
they're-
imagine. They seem
they're
really-
becoming bigger too. Like
Yeah.
so that's
Yeah,
the
they
other
just
thing.
they just actually played a set during Blues Fest, but not on the site, but at another place that they had some free concerts going on Saturday, I believe.
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah,
so I
on
think
the
it's
19th.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
it.
Yeah, it's cool. Nice. So who are your musical influences?
You start.
I'll
You
start.
got the start. You got the start.
I'd say my biggest musical influences are probably Radiohead, the Backseat Lovers, the biggest Radiohead, but good band, and then another big influence. Maybe Adrian Lenker as well on the more folky side. What about you?
For me, I do like the Radiohead. I love obviously. Backseat Lovers. I think for just our music in general, I think you can hear that a lot. But I like Tame Impala. I love Tame Impala. They're genuinely that's what made me want to do music. That Currents album, I was like, if I can make something that sounds remotely like this, I'd be the happiest person alive. I'm not kidding. I'm like, this sounds so good. And I've been listening to a lot of rap too, But I swear it's just like the synth sounds.
Yeah.
That's what I love, bro. One day we'll get synths on stuff. I've been saying this since day one. But yeah, that's kind of my stuff. I feel like I bring more of the psychedelic. I try and push for more of the psychedelic sound
I think you
in our
definitely
music.
influenced me
Yeah.
with psychedelic.
I'm like, just use the phaser, bro.
Psychedelic?
Use the phaser.
Right.
I like that.
Mm.
Yeah, I like all those bands. It's pretty good choices.
Yeah, your ears kind of perked up when they said Radiohead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Seen them a couple times.
Gus is a big fan.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
seen them
definitely.
live?
Yeah, a couple times.
Oh,
Cool.
Saw them in Toronto last summer. I think was it last summer, 2 summers ago.
That's cool.
I don't know. Anyway, there was I saw them a long time ago too, well before you guys were thinking about music.
He doesn't like to age himself.
Yeah, well, I'm old enough. Don't worry.
Yeah. Well, compared to these two, you're old. So,
I am old. Yeah,
I like it. Yeah. So again, like when you're vetting bands, you're like, for these two guys, Afraid of Jazz and Crow's Feet, did you like try to find music online to listen to see if they're kind of, similar to you guys, or do you care if they're similar? Do you care if they're completely different?
Yeah.
Does it matter?
Yeah, I'd say that matters. Like one thing I think I learned about booking from like just a couple of touring bands that we've opened for is just like the biggest thing is like it doesn't really matter about the following necessarily. It's more so like you got to like their music or else, and that's kind of the best way that you'll have a good show or the best chance at a good show. You never really know, but so I think that was like going into trying to find bands for this show and for our Montreal show and stuff. I was like, I just wanted to find bands that like, yeah, I could listen to some of their stuff and like it. So yeah, that's kind of my approach to it. Like you said, just making sure their sounds like semi-similar and then I like it.
Mhm.
Yeah, it makes sense. And you want to get new fans too. Like that's you kind of have to have a certain demographic that's into that type of music, and then they can drive to your stuff too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
100%.
Yeah, because that's the goal.
Well, yeah, it's just it's good. We talked about this a lot with artists and stuff. Live on Elgin is a good venue to start, like just to come to Ottawa for the first time. It's not huge, but it's a great. I've been there many times to see bands. It's a great. The sound is awesome. It's a nice intimate place to have a show.
Yeah,
And
That's
you're
awesome.
not
That's
you're not freaking out for trying to sell a huger
Yeah.
Huger.
a larger place.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, because like if you go to Saw, you guys would do well at Saw too.
Yeah.
Like that's like the new hires play there quite often, and it's a cool place, but it's bigger. So you like Dog was saying, it's cool to get your feet wet here in that, and then venture out as you grow, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I've heard good things. I mean, that's why we went with Live on Elgin because there was a couple of venues that were available, but then the new hires were like, yeah, Live on Elgin is a great spot. So, it's relatively
totally.
kind on like the booking fee. So it was like,
Mhm.
yeah, let's go that route.
Yeah, good sound too. Like good sound work. Like the actual sound guys are really
Yeah,
good
they're
too.
great.
Yeah.
They're great there.
Okay.
Do you have any pre-show rituals?
Yeah, pre-show ritual.
Oh, really?
Actually, I think I have a pre-show ritual, but I have never told you what it is.
Really?
So I don't think we have any like designated pre-show rituals, but I always try to like, I don't know, just like even just like dap you guys up or just like give you guys a fist bump or just like in some way say something or interact with all of you guys like in a positive way before we play. So it feels kind of like, I don't know, started off, right? I don't know.
That's
My only real thing, I'd say. And then I don't know, I try to like, I'm typically kind of the type of person where I'm always trying to do some sort of like, some task, like I'm trying to work on something, but then when it's like a show day, I'm just like, just gonna relax and just enjoy this, like, just driving to this place and talking to people and, just trying to enjoy the environment, I guess. Do you have anything like specific?
I think it's just habits form, and it's like sometimes we'll go up to Attila or Aiden. They're like sometimes you, but not that often you, because you're sometimes in your own world. I'm like, I'm just let them be. But I'm like, you ready? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. And then sometimes if I'm like kind of nervous, I'll start jumping up and down, like on the side, or like
I
get myself ready. Yeah.
Yeah, I
exactly.
could do that.
Or
That's awesome.
I really need to warm up. I'll start doing jumping jacks.
Yes.
So I'm like, I gotta get going. Yeah, we've hit some jumping jacks before just to get going.
Get the heart rate up a bit.
Yeah, just get the
Exactly.
blood flowing, man. Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go.
Gotta get ready to play.
That's it. So you're playing in Ottawa on August 3rd.
Yeah.
And then is Montreal after that?
It's
I
Montreal
looked at
the
the
day
schedule.
before, actually.
Oh, you're gonna
August 2nd.
okay.
Or you're gonna go out and then work your way back.
Yes.
Yeah.
We got the Montreal was like, we didn't really book that show. It was just like we played a show in Toronto, and then the guy was like, "We're playing in Montreal. Do you want to play?" Yeah, go to Montreal. So we kind of based that whole, the Ottawa and Montreal around that show.
Nice. Yeah, you'll like that too. Montreal's a vibe for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That'll be interesting.
that'll be a fun show.
Yeah. Did you got something there? Well,
Sure. Yeah.
Go ahead.
You guys, like I asked before, have you been to Ottawa other than to play? Have you been here before?
On a school trip.
Oh
Right?
yeah, we went on a grade 7 school.
The only time we've ever been. Actually, we've all three of like the founding members of this band have been on a grade 7 school
grade
trip,
7 elementary school trip.
which is hilarious because we didn't play music at that time.
Yeah, no.
But
We were bumping Lil Tecca in the back of the bus, just like complete opposite of what we play now.
Yeah.
It was
Right.
banging, bro.
Did you hit Parliament Hill?
I think we did.
I think we
Yeah,
did.
we did.
Nah, we on a school trip. You had to.
Yeah, yeah.
100% went.
For sure.
Well, then you're not very far from the venue you're playing in. So
Oh, we're near
that's
Parliament
sick.
Hill. That's sick.
Cool. We'll have to check out Parliament Hill
I
again.
don't know. We can go yell at the.
yeah, it's still there.
Prime
Yeah.
Minister.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
He's
go
not
yell
there.
at
He won't be there in the summer, man. There's no prime minister.
Yeah, he doesn't hang out at 24 Sussex anymore. It's usually somewhere else.
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We'll ask him to come to the show. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
maybe we can see if the mayor will show up.
Yeah, we've interviewed the mayor, so maybe we'll send him a message to make sure he shows up.
I'm actually going to text Max and see if they're going. The guys from the New Hires. Yeah.
That would be crazy.
I'm sure
I
they
don't
will.
know if they showed up.
We're actually
Yeah.
staying with 2 of them, so I don't know if they'll be
Okay.
coming, but we're staying in a couple of their houses. So.
Yeah.
Well, maybe. Yeah.
Again, shout out to New York, bro. That's crazy.
That is crazy. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's great. It's awesome. Like, because it's funny.
Sometimes
It's full circle.
It's kind of like sports, though, right? When you board a team that comes into town, it's like,
Yeah.
hey, we got a band coming in from Guelph, and we're going to board them in our places.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Sleeping on our couch.
No, that's all good, though, man. It's the best way to save money, right?
Yeah,
100%.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you had a perfect 5 years from now, like, you guys have been playing together for a bit. It's 5 years. What's the ideal situation you're in musically?
You, yes.
Yeah.
Go with that.
I'd say doing bigger tours, hopefully being able to have this as like a source of income, I think has always been like a big goal of ours, just to have more time to make the music. Like, that's kind of my main thing. But just playing together is obviously the main thing. I enjoy playing with these guys more than I enjoy playing with anyone else. So that's, I don't know. Sorry, it's facts. What about you?
Okay, 5 years. One, yeah, it would be sick for I'll still be playing. But if we're talking like, if everything goes perfectly well, we can all afford our own house off this, and one of us has a home basement, proper recording studio.
Yeah, that's true.
So anytime someone has an idea, we can just pop over.
Yeah.
Less perfect, but still ideal, is that we can all afford a house together with that home studio basement, and we can just record together.
There you go.
That would be sick.
Yeah.
To be able to
And-
awesome music, that'd be nuts.
Yeah.
And a reality show.
And dude,
Yeah.
our drummer's
Right?
not here, but he would be amazing on a
He would
reality
be
show.
great on it.
All right, so I'm going to go the other way and say, it all falls apart. What's your fallback plan? Like what are you going to do for a living?
No, we don't want to say.
No, I'm not jinxing. I'm just asking.
What am I gonna do for a living if I think if
Okay, let me rephrase the question. If you didn't go out doing music, what would you be doing?
okay.
How about that?
If I didn't do music, I would maybe what I do. I think I wanted to be a therapist at some point. I don't think that's real anymore though, actually. I'd probably want to be like a carpenter or I'd want to maybe like one of those people in the streets that's like just drawing people that are walking by.
Really,
Like
see,
A
you're some
cartoonist.
sort of artist.
Yeah, I think I need to.
No matter
I need
what,
to do
you'd
something
be
like
being an
that.
artist.
What about you?
Bro, I almost went to school to do economics. I'd
Yeah,
probably
true.
be either like some sort of banker or something to do with economics.
Yeah,
Just
be a
do it.
band instead. Be a big band. Forget all that shit. Um,
Yeah, forget about the other stuff.
yeah. Focus, guys. Focus.
Okay. We ain't doing no economics.
Well, you can count all your money.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that's true.
Mhm.
Count all the band's
Invest.
money, man. Invest. Yeah, exactly. Invest in that home studio. That's what we need.
Exactly. See, we're working on stuff. Invest in buying the houses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
could do that.
That's
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. No,
What
that's
does
thinking about it.
what can fans expect from a live show?
What's the good way to describe it on my show? I don't know. I feel like it's maybe got some like more psychedelic, ethereal type things than maybe shown in the recordings.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'd say like kind of a more ethereal experience mixed in with some familiar sort of rock sounds.
And then we bring it down. Like, I feel like we like to, like, I mean, everyone likes to structure their shows, but like, I just describe it as peaks and valleys of kind of how you're feeling. We try and like convey that a lot, just because like all songs, like, it's not like we go and write them and plan them to feel emotionally
Yeah.
different, but like all songs do feel somewhat emotionally different. We really like to plan out like, boom, and then
Yeah, especially like the dynamic. We try to like make it
yeah,
like a very conscious
like
like
fluidly dynamic.
of what we're doing at a certain point in the set to like bring the listener to a certain place. I guess that's what we try to do.
Nice.
Okay, so it sounds like if you wrote up your set list, and then an hour before the show, you looked at it and went, "Yeah, I'm not feeling this, guys. We have to change this. I don't want to start with this song. I want to do this." That ever happened to you guys?
I'd say, well, we kind of have acknowledged that happens a lot. So our first thing that we've been doing is like not planned. Like it's quite literally like we have like one thing that's planned, and the rest is like just do what you're feeling in that moment. Because I think we've sort of recognized that, but we also do, yeah. If an audience is like really feeling an energetic song, we'll definitely try to like
Yeah, we like
we don't want to like bring it down to like an acoustic like ballad in that time. So we do things like that, but it's more so I guess feeding off the audience rather than like I don't think we have many situations where we're like we want to.
no.
I think it's just we're so
we
used to
convey
playing
our
this stuff.
thing, and then we're like we try and also because it has to be a balance. You can't just be like I'm only doing this. Like
Mhm.
let's say you go to a hardcore bar and you just whip out an acoustic guitar
Yeah.
and just play like acoustic pop songs. You can't do that. But like you can if you sprinkle it in, and they're like, oh, that's different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then you come back, and so I feel like that's what we kind of try and do.
Fair enough. Nice. What do you guys like to do in your free time?
This guy ain't got no free time. It's all music.
I like walking, like taking a nice walk around the neighborhood. I don't know. I do a lot of music. I feel like that takes up. But I like watching like a good show and just eating something like terrible, just a fat thing of ice cream or something. I don't know. What about you?
That's fair. I don't know. Like I be playing soccer sometimes, volleyball. Like I like to stay decently active. But if I'm at home and I'm doing nothing, I'm either probably playing video games or I'm in my room just trying different synth presets like all night.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh, that sounds cool. That sounds cool. That sounds cool.
Synthesizer.
Yeah, bring that
Bro,
on.
the computer's just got everything, bro. Scared I'm gonna get a virus there.
Yeah, yeah, it shuts everything down. Are you guys when you're recording a song? I know you want to add synth and all that stuff, but are you guys conscious about? Okay, how are we going to play this live?
I think we don't. I don't think
Actually,
we're very conscious about it.
I
I
feel like
think
in the moment, though.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of our songs, when they get to the studio, they don't like. Hate to say, but I don't think they like really evolve much from how we play live. Like it might be, we might double track a guitar or something, but we're not gonna like add like a
Yeah.
million overdubs. So I feel like it hasn't been a huge problem yet because we're just like majority of the actual like vision of the song happens in the practice room, and then the recording feels like it's more just trying to capture what we're doing
Yeah.
when we're practicing, I guess, in like
Mhm.
in a natural way. But
Makes
no, I don't
sense.
think we think about that.
Yeah, no. Because that's true. A lot of it is just so, like, because we practice it so much beforehand before we go in, anyways. And, like, we don't, yeah. Besides, there's a few songs with piano that we added, like
Yeah.
light and stuff like that. But besides that, even then, we would try in the live shows. Like, sometimes I'd bring a, like, piano thing. And we just, like, I'd go on piano and our guitarist would swap on the bass.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we try and emulate it live as much as possible. So it's, yeah, not the biggest deal. We don't go too crazy in the recording.
Nice. Yet. You may,
Yeah.
you may,
Yeah,
you
that's
may,
true.
You may
Like,
evolve.
wait, just
I
wait,
feel like
just
we
wait.
will be getting them.
Got some noises, just wait.
Yeah. Well, how do you deal with creative blocks?
That's yeah. I feel like I don't even honestly. I should probably know how I deal with that. I think I try to step away when I'm in my right mind. I just be like, if nothing's happening, I try to like take a walk for 15 minutes, come back. But I'd say I try to consistently make time to write music, even if like nothing happens or I'm just kind of like staring at the wall or doing jumping jacks or just doing something random. Like making I think an hour a day to just be like, if something wants to come out of me, it can happen here. Um, but I'd say I just like trust that something will.
Nice.
Cool. Now, if I had to describe your sound to somebody, what would you tell me to describe it as? If I was going to say, hey, you want to listen to these guys, you might be sleeping, but they sound like, or they're similar to.
Oh, definitely. I feel like it would be the
Backseat Lovers, yeah, 100.
Yeah, probably would be. They're similar to the Backseat Lovers or Radiohead. We've gotten a lot. I've actually gotten a lot of Coldplay ones recently.
I could see
Is-
that.
is
Yeah, I
new,
feel like definitely Backseat Lovers and Radiohead are the top two comparisons that we get. So.
We don't like the Coldplay one.
Why?
Just all that nonsense going on.
The
right now.
memes?
Yeah, we were talking about that today.
We're gonna expose the
Yeah,
CEO pretty soon.
Yeah, that's your next thing to do, boys.
Yeah. Get some cameras out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good times. That was pretty
It was a good place to do that. We got lots of politicians here.
That's true. Yeah. You never know who you'll see.
There you go.
Okay, so say you guys robbed a bank. All right. And
Okay.
yeah, it's a weird segue, but whatever.
Yeah.
But so like you guys rob a bank, you get in the car. What song's playing as you're trying to get away?
I got mine. I got mine instantly.
What's your?
I got mine's. Oh, I don't even know how to pronounce it, but it's like N. Oh, how do you?
I feel like you guys would be robbing the ox anyway.
Yeah,
I was choosing.
the Endros toy or something like that. It's a Tame Impala song. And it's just the craziest, like just beat driving. It just everything gets flushed out of your head, and you just think go. At least for me, when I hear it, I just think go. So I'd be good. I'd be chilling. I just heard, it's like gun go off, go, and I'd get away. It'd be fun.
I don't know. I might just have to throw on the classic Freebird solo. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
There
While
you
you're
go.
driving away, I feel like you got the Freebird
Yeah.
solo bump.
That's not a bad one.
No, it's not. It's a pretty good choice.
I'll go Radiohead and the national anthem.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that's a
That'd be pumping too. That's another just go.
And I'll completely date myself and go Bat Out of Hell by Meatloaf.
Oh,
You know this?
You know, I'm just thinking of just like
my
the
dad be playing it sometimes.
Oh, no.
yeah, that would be a good one. Just for the speed, you know, like a Bat Out of Hell, you be gone in the morning, and boom, there we go.
Or bro, Till would put on some Primus or something.
Yeah, he would. He would.
Primus, yeah, Primus.
Primus is good.
Yeah, that would be good. Yeah,
Dirty,
You get
dirty bass lines.
exactly.
Yeah.
You
I
You
like
get-
need a
that.
good bass line, I feel like, for this.
yeah, you're not playing
Don't
on
You
you
get
like,
that
on,
with
like,
you get
yeah,
that with
Tommy
Primus, one of the
Lee.
greatest of all time.
yeah, for sure.
That's true.
Doom, 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 doom. I don't know why that came into my head. I don't even know what that song is.
Which
I just had a song come into my head. I'm not sure what it is.
by Primus?
No, I don't know their stuff very well. I know
what's
of
the
them.
Beaver song that they have.
Oh.
That's a Big Bad Beaver or whatever.
I would think more like Walk from
Pantera.
Pantera. Yeah.
It's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't even know the metal like that.
Yeah.
That's
Good.
a good one though. If you're gonna
were
start
young,
somewhere,
you
start
were
with Walk.
Yeah. Pantera, like a good Texas band, man.
They're fucking heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good answers, boys.
Yes.
Good answers.
Yes. He likes to drop that one in to see what
Curveball.
little curveball action there. Yeah. Okay. I'll go the other way. You're stuck in an elevator and you can only hear one song for the rest of the time that you're in there. What is it?
What is the song, man?
I'm down to throw in some C418. I don't know.
No, I feel like it'd have to be a super long song. You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel like you're going to get bored either way, though.
It's going to repeat anyway. So
Yeah, you
That's
just got to get a really good song.
Or, I don't know.
I think I'm throwing on a Minecraft soundtrack song because I just feel like that's just the most
Yeah.
peaceful thing.
I don't agree with you. It does got to be peaceful.
It's
I
got-
can't
yeah.
have a chaotic song playing
You
forever.
can't have some Tame Impala.
No, I can't
would
have.
go
Yeah,
insane.
if you have Playboy Cardi playing in there, it's over. Yeah. So over.
It should
no,
be a
bro.
chill
Throw
song
on
in the
Claire de
elevator.
Lune. Throw on Claire de Lune forever. I swear.
there you go. I don't know. Like I ask it and then I think, well, you know, it could be an upbeat song. And then you're right. It's like after a couple of, it's like maybe just some kind of instrumental that you just kind of forget about it.
Well, if it's too chaotic, you're gonna be chaotic in the elevator.
Yeah,
So you'd be like fucking freaking out.
Well,
and
I would-
bashing everything, and
I would be anyway because I don't like enclosed spaces. So.
that's fair.
Yeah.
Maybe if you get so chaotic, you break out the elevator.
That's
Mm.
true.
Maybe it's motivation.
It's gonna be pretty hard on.
Yeah.
on
Yeah, not fine. All right.
No, I
yeah,
could do it.
breaking out of an elevator.
Go to the
But yeah,
Break out of the impossible elevator.
That's it. What's Mission Impossible theme playing?
oh yeah. Well, there you go.
Yeah,
Or
there we
maybe
go.
Take a Look Around by Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
What do you think is the most important thing for a musician to remember?
That it is for fun. This is supposed to be.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be enjoyable. I don't know. I feel like and it's not that serious at all. I feel like it is not.
Yeah.
It's never that.
I say that, and I say to remember that you're just entertainment at the end of the day. Like, you're there to make other people feel good. Like, that's
That's a good
like,
one.
no one's listening to you because they're like, oh, I hate how this person sounds, or this doesn't make me feel good. Like, they listen to you to be entertained.
Yeah.
So, like, don't be mean to people, bro.
Yeah,
Just be nice, be entertaining, and, like, you're good.
Be nice. Is good.
Being nice, be kind.
Be kind, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's our motto.
That's what I think. I'm like,
That's
these
a,
people
that's a
could
good
be
one.
at home entertaining, watching YouTube or something. They came out here
Yeah,
to be entertained by us. I'm like, that's it.
you got to be grateful.
Just remember that's
That's it. You got to bring it.
Be
Yeah.
grateful is a good one too. Yeah, I like that. It's a good attitude, guys.
Yeah. No, it's the best way to be. For your Montreal show, do you guys speak French?
no.
No. This was a concern. I don't think we have anyone coming that speaks French, so we're just gonna be
Okay.
in the wild.
No, we'll get those glasses.
I think actually one of the bands we play with probably. I think the guy knows. So that'll be
Okay,
okay.
that's cool. We got to translate it. No, we'll get
Nice.
the AI glasses.
I'm gonna learn some though.
Glasses.
I'm gonna learn like 5 words when I go to Montreal.
What are
This is I
Learn to
I
order
saw this
food.
I saw this in a Neil, or no, was it Neil? No, it was oh, he produced Michael Jackson. Quincy Jones. He was like every time you play
Quincy
someone-
Jones, yeah.
Yeah, he was like every time you go to a new place, you gotta learn how to speak like 10 of their words. You gotta eat a bunch of their food. I know it's not like
Oh, I can
Europe
eat
or
their
something,
food.
but it's like, I'm gonna try.
Yeah,
I
just
try to
learn enough to order food in French.
Poutine, s'il vous plaît.
Yeah.
Correct.
And then just do this. And then know it's 2. There, you're welcome.
Oh, well
Thank
done. That's your
you.
French. This
We
is
got
2.
it.
That's true, bro.
This
That
is
was a
2.
crucial lesson. I'm not gonna lie.
We need it.
We were going in blind.
There you go.
Yeah. Poutine, s'il vous plaît. And that's all you got to say.
Yeah, that's all you're going to say about that. That's true.
You better have a poutine.
Ottawa, you're fine. You can speak English here. We're all good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you can speak English in Montreal.
Yeah,
too.
but they don't like it.
No, it's not as bad in Montreal
like
as it
it.
is in like other
Oh,
parts
it's-
of Quebec.
No, they kind of. My last experience in Montreal was I tried to order in French, and they just looked at me like I was an idiot, and then I ordered in English, and they just didn't like me very much. Maybe it was just me.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna attempt. They might get mad at me.
I might just pretend like I don't speak it.
Yeah, I'll just point to the food. I'll be like that one.
Yeah, what? And then, yeah, good. Good. It works.
Yeah, you just ordered duck. What's the best thing about being a musician?
Oh my gosh. I don't know. I have a lot of things. I would say this is hard, but probably like being able to. For me, it's definitely being able to like express things that you can't really say with just words. I guess like I enjoy the being able to communicate emotion in a certain way.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think just creating something that can make you feel something is like crazy. Even if that's like, because you write all the lyrics, and I'm not as much a lyric guy, but like even with instrumentals, like if in our songs, like if I can feel down and then I can feel super energetic, I'm like that's so cool.
Yeah.
Like that's just the coolest thing ever.
I also think, I know this is more than one thing, but I think another really cool thing about it is like the bond that you get to like have with people you play with, or even just like audience members, like the bond that it's like complete. I feel like it's just so different than any other type of like connection with someone. Like you can really,
Yeah, it is.
it feels like you're in the same place, whereas I feel like people are usually like kind of, we're all in our own little world, but then like for that moment you're kind of together, which I think is just is a beautiful thing.
Yeah, definitely.
It's true.
No, it's definitely a vibe if you're a musician for sure. When you guys are on the road, you have a playlist that you play. Who controls the stereo?
This, I'm like, it's my van and I'm usually driving and I don't got aux ever. It's always Toby and our drummer Attila who
Yeah.
but you guys are usually playing like some crazy rap
Yeah,
music
we're
or
normally
something.
playing some rap.
Yeah. If it's me, I'm like playing like I'm just throwing on like some chill like indie music, but
on the indie folk.
yeah, indie folk,
Yeah.
definitely. But it's mostly like rap music, I guess.
So we got to
Just-
bring a better speaker. His car speakers don't work.
Yeah, I
So
just
we
don't
bring-
have Bluetooth.
Like one kind of, it's like a mini Bose speaker that we just drive around with in the car.
You got to
We
do what
gotta
you
get
got to
up
do.
the
Man.
van.
Man. It's in the van.
It's in the van.
It's in the
Okay, Gus.
van.
Gus wants to know what rap music you're listening to.
Yeah.
We're listening to. Well, I like Travis Scott. Our friend Attila, he likes very like small rappers who he's like.
yeah, he's been getting really into like underground rap.
Like in
underground,
stature?
Like 200 monthly listeners, he'll just be like the whole.
Yeah, be like, you heard this guy? We'll be like, no. It's like exactly.
No one.
But no, that is good. But yeah, we'll listen to a lot of that. But then we throw on the Radiohead, and then if it's like kind of nighttime or if we want to chill down, the Minecraft music really is a play. We be listening to a decent amount.
We do listen to some good Minecraft as well.
We do be putting that on.
I don't know about Travis Scott, bro.
They're 19, dude.
Yeah, it's true.
You know?
It's true.
Oh,
Yeah,
swear.
I'm
Listen.
an aficionado of hip hop, but I like Travis Scott, some of his stuff, but like, yeah, for me, I don't know.
The beats are so good.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, I'll give him that.
Okay, give him that. Yeah,
and he's popular, so it makes sense.
yeah. With the
But I'm a '90s guy, so I can't really.
That's fair.
dude. They weren't even born in the 90s.
I know, but that's
I'm
what
a
I
big
mean.
fan of
It's like-
I don't know. I'm a big fan of the grunge music though. So
For rap, we throw on Common sometimes. We throw on Common.
Common's great.
We get some
Nice.
Common
I like
going.
Common. You ever listen to Tribe Called Quest?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do a bit of them.
yeah.
Listen to some Nas.
Oh,
Yeah,
No, it's just,
there you go.
yeah.
there we go. There we go.
You just
Throwing-
scored some points there.
Yeah, we cover everything. We got everything going.
That's
And
it.
then we could
Yeah,
throw on
yeah.
jazz out of nowhere.
Yeah, there's
Sometimes we
jazz.
just throw on jazz. If we
There's
want to
like-
get somewhere, we throw on like hype jazz.
kind of everything.
So-
You're right.
So if you like hip hop and you like jazz, put on Tribe Called Quest, because that's
That's
what
right.
that's where they sample from, right? A lot of jazz. So
Mhm.
just saying, yeah. And their lyricists, they're solid. But Travis Scott's cool. Sorry, I didn't want to bring that up.
Yeah, you
know what I
did.
mean?
Yeah, you most certainly did.
Talking shit, you know. I'm talking
Sorry,
shit.
you guys are talking like Tribe Called Quest and jazz, and I'm thinking Miles Davis.
Well, they take samples from Miles. So
That's how old I am. I go back to Miles.
oh, that's jazz. That's really good
Great.
jazz.
We throw Miles Davis as well.
Yeah. Bro, I just
Yeah.
bought Kind of Blue on record at Newmarket.
Oh, good. No,
It was
points
like-
again.
Great jazz album. That's the quintessential jazz album.
Well, that's
Yeah.
one of them. Yeah, it's a top fiver for sure. I
100%.
actually own that one as well. Yeah, I actually bought a copy of that.
I just lied in my bed.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
got some crazy
Great.
like. That's like the only Miles album I've really listened to, but it's great. Like,
A touch of Spain is good too, but I mean,
okay.
Kind of Blue is like the album.
That's right.
Yeah, 100%.
How has your sound evolved even in this like little period that you've started to now? Like how has it evolved?
Bring back to the plan that.
yeah. Oh my god. Okay, I'll never this. Okay. I guess I have to bring it back. I used to play like metal music when I was like 14, and I don't think that ever made its way into the band though. I feel like we started and it was very folky, like super folky, like it was like
Mac DeMarco.
yeah, Mac DeMarco, Damian Rice, like super folky, and then I think we eventually got to a point where we were like wanting to make more like rock kind of music, and then that sort of the folk stuff has kind of disappeared into like the void, and it's now just more so the rock. And there's still a good amount. There's still a good amount of folk
Springdale?
music. Yeah. There's good, but it is kind of different. I feel like than it
Yeah.
was back then. It was I don't know. It was just different. It was
Very.
more.
It was crazy.
Yeah, I don't know how to explain it.
It went from like Nirvana.
Oh yeah, Nirvana.
Yeah,
too.
Nirvana at the start, and then Mac DeMarco, and like Damian Rice, and then Backseat Lovers put like a tiny bit of the psychedelic in there, a tiny bit of the rock, and Counters for Chilling.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's you were experimenting, right? And then eventually found your sound. I suspect. Yeah. That's cool. Nirvana's cool too.
Yeah. You're scoring more points with Gus. Not so many with me.
Yeah.
So many with me.
The Live in New York Unplugged album.
That's it. Yeah,
Oh
that's the
my
one.
gosh. That was so good.
Bro,
Yeah.
you know what you would really show me? You'd show us like the Alice in Chains.
Oh yeah, I
Unplugged
literally
thing
watched
on
the
YouTube
Alice in
all
Chains
the time.
Unplugged.
Oh,
I'm not even joking. That full series, I think I watched it like 100 to 200 times.
Yeah, every time
It was like every night. It was every night for like literally months. I would watch that. I was watching those performances because I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I was indulging in some bad behavior, and then it's like the Alice in Chains just goes hard. I don't know.
it does go hard. Lance
Yeah,
Staley's
that
a
was
shit.
the first.
I'm a massive Alice in Chains fan, so thank you for that. That's great.
Again, more points.
I know. We're gonna get to. Well, they're gonna answer my.
Well, I know they are. And I know which way it's leaning,
Yeah,
and
it's
we're gonna get to it.
It's Gus leaning
He's. We have a question we ask everybody we've had on the show
at the end.
at the end, and it's definitely leaning in his favor and not mine, but not surprising considering.
Oh well, the synth though. The
Not,
synth.
not surprising considering you guys. I have scars older than you guys. Just saying.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, it is true. Okay, I should have said shirts. Anyway,
Shirts or scars?
Yeah.
Whatever. Scars isn't bad. It was just fucking with you, you know.
Anyway, so yeah,
Carry on.
if you could have a conversation with anybody, dead or alive, who would it be?
I mean, maybe it's just because we were just talking Kurt Cobain for me.
Really?
I think I gotta talk to Kurt Cobain.
Yeah.
That guy was like he was what made me want to be a singer, and like I feel like his just general, I don't know, he felt like I felt like he stood up for a lot of things that people did not stand up for back then that were, I don't know, that I align with. And I don't know, I just love talking. He was my biggest probably inspiration starting out as a musician.
For some reason, I don't know why I didn't expect that. Mine would probably be Kevin Parker, Tame Impala.
Mm.
I just like, bro, I just trap him in a room. I'd be like, how you make that sound? How you make that sound? I would literally just geek out over like everything. Like, I don't know. Because it's just
No,
all
it's fair.
just home recording like genius.
Yeah,
I'd be like, this is.
talent.
Because he was, how you said Kurt Cobain was the guy? He was the guy that made me want to be like, oh, I want to make stuff so bad.
That's cool. When did you guys start taking this seriously?
I feel like I feel like I remember the conversation where we started. Like, I think there was like different like times when we were like, okay, we're gonna do this more serious. But I think it was this like a year and a half ago, maybe closer to 2 years. I remember uh, like us having a conversation like in the Comtech like green room.
Yeah.
We're gonna practice this amount of times per week, and we're gonna really focus on making an album and doing all this stuff. And I think that was so probably a year and a half or two ago. We were like, okay, we really we want to do this.
Yeah. Yeah, because we were, still in school, but I think we have finally kind of gotten to the point where we liked a lot of what we were making. And we like, because I feel like once you play with people enough, you kind of get to a point where you just like are so kind of tapped in to how they play and how they play with you that we were like, okay, this is like clicking, like this is making a lot of sense. We wanted to keep going.
Nice.
Cool. How do you find you guys are like, it's a harder question to ask, like people in their later in life, like just dealing with the whole having to do social media and putting it out there and putting out videos and doing this and doing that. Because you guys, I keep harping on you guys are younger, but you're more in tune with like Spotify and Instagram and all that stuff. Do you find that that's a hassle having to do that part for the band?
I think. Well, I
First we
do.
hated it.
Yeah, at first, I think it was really hard. At first, we just hated the idea of posting an Instagram reel or doing anything. Like, we just did not want to do that. And then I think
We started making like, I think this is a progression. We hated it and we're like, that's cringe. We're not going to do that. And then we're like, okay, we don't like it, but we have to do it. So we're going to make stupid, ironic posts so that we feel like it's not as cringe.
yeah,
And so we just made like just dumb videos that had almost nothing to do with the band, except we were like holding instruments sometimes.
yeah,
And then we're like, okay, we kind of realized that even though those videos do get clicks, no one's clicking on it because of the music or because of anything else. Like they're only clicking on it because they're
they
like,
find it
oh, this is a funny video. And we were getting basically no traction to Spotify or anything. And then that kind of clicked in our heads of like, okay, if we're gonna do this and we want to get more people from this, we have to take it seriously and do serious posts.
And I think for me, it shifted from like this thing is this annoying thing I have to do to I'm starting to feel more like it's part of
Yeah.
the art in a way. Like it's just a deeper form of, I guess, like the expression. Like it's the same way. I think of it as like, I mean, like a T-shirt or something. Like a T-shirt is really just a further branch of what you're building with your music and all these. So I don't know. I think I'm starting to become a lot more like optimistic, I guess, about it. Like it's like seeing it as an attachment to the art, not something that's like breaking it down or something that's no like I don't know, but I definitely still feel sometimes like, oh, this is a lot of work to put together.
Because sometimes you come and be like, okay, guys, we got to film 5 TikToks today. And we're like, we just want to practice.
Yeah, I was kind of the person like, even though
you were pushing.
I was always like the guys, we gotta get on this.
Oh.
Some of this.
I mean, it was good because if not, we would have just kept on making stupid videos and we probably wouldn't even be here right now. So, gotta be careful.
Yeah, it's a good attitude to have because you're using it as a tool as opposed to, saying "fuck that," we're not doing that. We're just going to make music. But you're the way that you evolve and get bigger and have more fans, and you got to put shit out there, right? So it's
it's really how you reach people. So I think that's what motivates me a lot too. Is it's like this is like could get someone to listen to the song and feel something emotional. It's like that's a special thing. So, yeah, it's
Yeah.
good. Thank you Thank you, social media, very good. Appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Sometimes.
Well, the
Sometimes,
Yeah,
yes,
there-
sometimes.
Sometimes the evil.
Yeah.
yeah, it's a necessary evil, right? It's
True.
like the reason I asked that question is because we also deal with that as well
Mm.
with the podcast and stuff. Because when we first started, we weren't recording them. There was no video.
Mm.
It was just
Oh,
audio,
well,
and it was going to Spotify and stuff. And then Gus is like, "Man, we need to start doing video and putting it up on the YouTube." And I'm like, I was very hesitant,
Yeah,
but he was right.
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
really weird like realm to
Mhm.
get into.
Because you're like,
It's super
Yeah.
vast. Like I don't know, but you guys got a great setup now.
yeah, no,
That's awesome setup.
it is
you got.
fucking sick.
Yeah.
But it is like
Yeah. Thanks, man.
that thing of like, oh, when you stop, like, even when we started, I was like, it feels weird, and then it just became normal. But I think I don't even know why it just felt weird. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's just I think it's just the like it's kind of unnatural like exposure to
Yeah,
the world. Like,
Exactly.
putting yourself on a
Yeah.
video is very like this is a very new thing.
Mhm. And I feel like none of us, maybe until a bit, but not really. None of us were really big, I'll say, Instagram
Yeah,
posters. Like,
yeah.
I would never
Me neither.
post on my Instagram except for like proper like special occasions and stuff like that. Like, none of us were really how some people are like just on it just all the time, posting crazy. None of us were really like that, so we really had to develop that.
Yeah. No, it's unnatural. It's not like unless you're an actor or something like that. That
Or somebody who loves to do videos.
well, like me,
Yeah.
who has a huge ego and has a problem. But it's, no, to be honest, if we didn't have this or my other business, I probably wouldn't use it because I find it takes up too much time, and plus,
Yeah.
It 100%
Yeah.
takes up a lot.
That's a hard thing too. I found is like I'm 100% on that train. I'm like I would literally probably never touch Instagram or TikTok or any of these if it wasn't for music. So it's like it's so difficult to balance that like
Mhm.
that doing the thing you actually want to use it for and like
Getting
sucked into watching like a video.
Yeah.
It's like so hard to like you go on Instagram and it's just bam, it's just like a video. You can't
Yeah.
you can't get to what you're trying to get to right away. So
Mhm.
yeah, it's definitely
Yeah, you go down that rabbit hole and then you realize, oh, it's 5 a.m. Oh, that's what
Well,
happened?
you'll never see me doing that at 5 a.m. But that's
Well,
fine.
not you.
yeah,
but
yeah.
maybe others.
I'm looking at the back of my eyelids for another hour or so.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll ask it because we're here. We ask everybody the same question. It's 2 decades of music, well before you guys were born. Most people agree 60s, 70s, 2000s are solid. But what of the 2 decades of the 80s and the 90s do you go to?
90s for me.
90s.
Easily 90s for me.
Like, I guess, who does that? 80s has Michael Jackson.
Yeah, Michael Jackson.
80s is like all of that punk and stuff, and I love that. But
Synth,
I
bro.
think-
Synth. You
Yeah, I
think you
know,
like
they had
synth?
the
That's where it
but,
started.
like,
That's where it
they had
started.
like
It's
it
true.
was a start, but some of those synths somehow not like sound corny, but like I don't know. I feel like the programs have like just evolved so much.
Well, it has. I mean, the synth
Well, it's
actually
not a synth-
started.
It's not
no,
a machine anymore.
Well, their synth started in the 60s, man. Because
Yeah,
Emerson,
it's
Lake,
like-
and Palmer in the 70s was just all over that stuff,
That's
right?
true.
The
Yeah,
synth,
good point. But it made it big.
yeah, it was huge in the 80s
80s,
because of
like-
it was the
Oh,
synth
but-
and the drum machines and the so it was kind
they
of
combined all of it. But 80s had like Stevie Wonder though,
Yeah, they
Mhm.
did.
so that's
80s had
hard.
the really good.
It's
It's for me.
70s
It's
too.
just like
I might go 80s
80s.
now. I might switch up, bro. 80s.
switching up.
Stevie Wonder and Michael Jackson.
Stevie
How
Wonder
are
and
you
Michael
gonna beat
Jackson.
Stevie? What are you beating Stevie Wonder and Michael Jackson with?
Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Alice in Chains. For me, I that's just more my stuff.
Yeah, bro, that's so hard. That's like
But
evil.
Stevie Wonder and Michael Jackson are also
Stevie
great.
Wonder and Michael Jackson.
But I think I could never, just because the first kind of like rock music or I guess guitar based music I was really into was grunge, like Nirvana, James, like I said. I think it would just be really hard for me to like say
Mhm.
anything else.
It's fair.
At this point, you know?
It's fair, and it's hard. Like when we ask the question, because younger people aren't gonna. Well, the 80s can can resonate with some, but I mean, he's kicking my ass in it so over 3 years, and
Well, it's just a better decade of music.
Oh,
bro.
stop it.
Better hip hop. Better hip hop.
Uh,
Better the grunge era.
if not for the
radio.
early 80s, there'd be no hip hop now.
That's true.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so
That's
just
what I'm
don't
saying.
even.
Like, I can't do it.
Radiohead. Who
Anyway.
else?
Well, everything comes from somewhere.
Yeah, everything. Yeah, exactly.
Everything comes from somewhere.
And it's just fun that we do that. And it's just not really a competition because we both have things from the 80s and 90s that we like.
Oh yeah.
The 80s were good too, but
Yeah.
don't worry, you're okay.
Thank you so much, so much for that.
So show is in August. You're in Ottawa at Elgin.
Live on Elgin.
Yeah,
With Afraid of Jazz and Crow's Feet.
nice. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Have you been promoting it a lot?
Yeah. I think we've done a couple like Instagram ads for the tour and stuff. So
Yeah,
we're doing a bit.
Cool.
Yeah.
Great. Good for you. Yeah, we hope. Well, we hope you have huge success. Obviously, Dog might wander over.
I just live down the street, so
Oh,
if
cool,
I'm
cool.
able, I might venture over.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, nice.
I'll try, but
Yeah.
August 3rd, is that a Saturday?
I think
It's
so.
a Sunday.
Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, even wow, even
Love
better.
it. Love a little Sunday show
Yeah.
in the summertime.
In the summertime when the music. Go ahead.
Cool. Yeah, you got off the track.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Well, thanks, guys. We appreciate some of your time.
Thank
You
you
know,
for having
and
us on.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
No worries.
we look forward to seeing what you guys come up with as you go forward.
Thank you.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, have a great night, and just stick with me for a minute here as we upload. And thanks again.
Yeah, thank you for having us again. This
Yeah,
has been
this is really
cool. I
fun.
kind of like the hour format. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, this is
Because like in the other interviews, in like the shorter ones, I feel like you have to cram so much in so quickly.
it's nice being
Yeah.
able to.
I don't know.
Well, we like to listen to your answers as opposed to pushing you along to answer the next question.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, there's that, and honestly, I find over an hour is too long. I think hour is like the sweet spot,
Yeah,
Yep.
100%.
for a podcast.
And when I feel
Well,
like when even on like when I see something that's over an hour, I'm like, dang. Unless I can put it on the background.
Yeah.
But even then, I'm like, damn, it's long. But my brain also might just be like fried. So I don't really know.
So it's the you see the year that because of when you were born, it's hard for you guys to pay attention. It's just the way it is,
Oh, that's real.
It's just it's back in the day when we had to use the friggin' street lights to get home. We weren't getting picked up, no texting, no phones. We were out and about, bud. And you were like on a fucking horse and carriage.
True story.
Love you guys. Later, dudes.
All right, man.
Dog and Gus, dog and Gus, dog and Gus.